Hello guys, today I'm bringing you a little bit of Warframe gameplay, which is a game that I've never done on this channel before, because I just recently found out about it. The game just went to open beta actually, so got a chance to play it a little bit with some friends. The game is basically, my understanding at least, it's all co-op versus AI basically. There's no player versus player, it's not based on that. It's all basically like doing raids or dungeons, if you want to compare it to like an MMORPG reference. And basically you unlock new character classes, new weapons, new skills as you progress, you know, basic standard stuff. But I guess some of the things that make it sort of unique is, well, you play as like this, well, they're called Tenno, I think, and they're basically like a race bred for war, basically. They use like, basically you have a long gun, pistol, and a sword. Sword is a pretty unique combat system, I guess. And you basically just go on killing quests, basically just killing everything you see, doing some small objectives within the missions. It's pretty interesting, honestly. I think the thing that I really like about it is just how you can hop on and play with your friends so easily. I love cooperative games. I think they're really cool. And you know, there's a built-in like reviving system, so there's actually a use for playing with your friends. So yeah, as you can see, the entire game is in a third-person shooter perspective, which is refreshing compared to some of the standard first-person shooter titles that we're always seeing. And you can just do some ridiculously fun things in the third person. Like, you can slide and do like ridiculous jumps and while shooting in midair and stuff. Pretty cool. I like the combat system. I think it's fun. So another thing that's really interesting about this game is it has a really good modding system. Basically, instead of it's going for a free-to-play model, which is always worrisome, but basically to deal with that, they have, instead of getting like guns through the gameplay, you're more of getting mods. So basically the guns are sort of you have to pay real money to get the guns. Some guns, of course. Some guns you can get actually through playing the game, but the majority of the guns you will have to pay for, unfortunately. But the good thing about it, though, is there's an immense amount of mods in the game. So basically, when you're doing the dungeon in the I'm calling them dungeons because that's basically what they are. When you're doing the missions, you can pick up mods, and then you can modify your current weapon. So you could have, basically, as your weapon level progresses, you can use more mods. So the more you play with a single weapon, you could have, say, 5 weapon mods on it to make it more powerful. So it does reward playing with like a single weapon more, because you will progress that weapon more. So that's a pretty cool feature. The modding system is really well done, in my opinion. And you can mod every weapon. You can mod your melee, pistol, and long gun. So that's one of the better things about the game, in my opinion. But just to get into something negative I've sort of noticed about the game, it's kind of repetitive and not that challenging. Like, if you're playing in a massive group of maybe like you know, like 7 people or so, like, the missions aren't really challenging at all. So I think they need to work on that. I'd make the game more difficult all around. Like when I was playing with just one other friend, it was a little more challenging because you don't have that massive like Zerg mentality. But the game is pretty simple if you have a lot of people playing at the same time. So I think they need to make the game more challenging in general, and also just vary the game more. Add more enemy types. Vary the game in general, because it will get stale after a while, especially when you have a co-op versus AI setup. So those are my only gripes with the game. Overall, it's really fun. I'm playing it a lot. Trying to level up my guy. So yeah, should definitely check it out. I'll leave a link to the Steam in the description. Go ahead and check it out. It's a really fun game. Still in open beta, so they need as much support as they can get. So if you like this type of game, check it out.